So what are we doing today?
Foraging.
Today we are practicing social distancing and doing a little nature hike to forage, specifically for the elusive ramp. Yum. We'll go out and take a nice little nature hike. Watch for a poison ivy. Don't get into it, right? Oh, it'd be nice to get out in the woods. Beautiful day. See John who's singing up there in the tree? Hold on, listen. I stopped. That one. Yeah. Oh, big puddle there we'll have to avoid. Nice Edlick strider. See a bunch of dirt bikes going through the path. It's wet. They should have waited till it dried out before they went onto it. Maybe. We spotted them and waiting for the green to show up. I knew it was in my path. We've seen some other green. And now I see them. Now, they look to be very young ramps, so we probably won't take that many. So we make a nice addition to a meal tonight. The only thing green on the forest floor. Yep, those are them. Look at how young they are, Deb.
Yeah.
All right, what makes a ramp, right? So they're a broadleaf, and then if you look, they have a red stem. But the most important thing is they smell a little bit like an onion. And then let me get one up for you so you can see one. I don't take a lot of them like this because I like to keep the bulbs in the ground. Alright, doesn't want to come up. Alright. Yeah. He's got a bulb right here. Come on over here, Gab. Let me show you a little closer. Alright, zoom in here. You see how they got this red stem? They got these leaves. There's no mottling in the leaves. You get a little bit of redness down the base, and that'll be a white bulb at the bottom. If you dig down enough, you can see the bulb has a little bit more of like a onion shape. Like a spring onion shape. Ah, there's one. All right. So he's rounded out the bottom, and there's his little roots. So that's your ramp.
I'm not very good at videoing.
It's okay. That's what it looks like. Nice and pretty and smells good. So we'll take a couple. We'll probably cut them down so that the roots keep growing. So we'll cut them right about there, and then the bulb will keep going because these are really immature, and we want to make sure they keep growing throughout the year because wildlife will eat these too.
I hear the white breast did not hatch.
I knew these up over here somewhere. All right, let's get some ramps. Yeah, find the bigger ones. Yeah.
I can't even see the white in this.
Just see it down as much as you can.
There's mud on my knife.
We'll clean it off later.
Nobody said I'd be putting in dirt.
We knew we were coming foraging.
What dirt, man?
Oh well.
It's all mud.
I just use my fingers. I don't even use my knife.
I can't get deep enough.
It's your best.
It's coming up. You can go slimy.
Yeah, they get slimy. Remember, they get that little coating that we wash off.
Ew, it's all, ew. Is this good?
Yeah, baby, that was good.
These leaves are so small.
Now, as I said, get the biggest ones you can get. Leave the smaller ones to mature.
I know, I'm trying to get the bigger ones that are over here.
Probably should have brought my little hand shovel, my hand trowel.
All slimy. I don't want to step on them.
Well, just here, you know, they'll be fine.
Over here, bigger one. Did I pull this on by I did.
That's okay. There's a lot here, so if you pull out too many by the roots, we'll just, yeah, that'll be fine. Put them on top of chicken maybe tonight? Alright, you got, I don't know, 5 sides. Alright, see another big little clump?
Over here.
Yeah, put your butt to the camera.
Oh, it's the camera right behind me. I didn't know when you hit the camera.
That's okay.
Smells good. How many are we going for?
What's that?
How many are we picking?
I don't know.
I have 12 over here.
You have 12 there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we probably, then I should probably call it today, but the ones I pulled right there already. You get this little last couple little bunches here.
Who's calling me? Somebody's calling me. My phone's actually ringing.
Is it? All right. So you got a few, I got a few.
I'm gonna money out.
Just complaining about a little mud.
Okay, yeah, it's not that bad, but like it's under my nails.
Yeah, well, I know.
I have long nails, unlike you.
Yeah, well, I have just enough nails that I'll get mud under them too. We don't want that, do we? I heard the what is that?
Nuthatch.
Yeah, he's
White-breasted nuthatch.
He's laughing at you. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
He stopped
stopped.
responding.
yeah, you look for the bright green early spring. I mean, in this case, this is a park that has all oak trees, and it's basically, that's all that it is. I mean, there's some other nut trees in here, but all the leaf litter on the ground is all brown. So the only green we have is some moss, some very early budding of low-lying trees. I think they have some gooseberries in here, some rose bushes as well. And then I always find these guys. Supposedly there's some other good naturals out here, but I try not to over forage any area. Always something we do when you forage for something, leave a lot for nature. Leave a lot for those wild animals. Make sure that the patch can sustain so it keeps coming back year after year. Only take what you need.
Remember that one time when we found a puffball the size of my 6-year-old head? 7-year-old head?
There's a big puffball. We found a couple puffballs like that, but yeah, absolutely. She likes those. We eat those too. It was easily the size of a basketball.
Morels are better.
Morels are better? Yes, they are. Morels are pretty good. So the most important thing is when you have your knife, right, get them nice and clean after you use it. Because they get down there, we're going to cut them nice and low. Gabby did a nice job with cutting some of these. She cut them just above the bulb right there. Now, some of them we did dig up the bulb and all, not meaning to, but it happens. So some of them are like this. What I could do is I could cut the top of the bulb off and I could try to replant them near me. We have a dark side of the house, so maybe that would be something I can do. I have about 6 bulbs right here, so maybe I could have my future ramp garden on myself. All right, so what do you do with ramps? Well,
You cook them.
yes, you cook them. We know that. One of the things we like doing with the ramps is that we actually will pickle them. If they were more mature and bigger bulbs, what I would do is I would take the whole ramp and I would clean it up and I'd put it in a pickling solution. And then it makes a really awesome pickle. Great for Bloody Marys even. The other thing we do with ramps is we make a pesto. So we take the leaves and we chop up the leaves and we would mix it in with olive oil, and not just like you do with any other pesto. And finally, the last thing we would do is we would take the tops of these guys, kind of a combination of a onion and garlic, and you would saute them up with like anything really. So maybe tonight we'll make some kind of chicken. Make it pretty good. We could make a compound butter as well, which I could consider. So we'll see what we got. Nice taste of early spring. Ramps.